Hello guys, Evylyn here, and I'm just going to be doing my talents, my glyphs, my spec. So yeah, let's kick it off. First off, we have the first set of talents: Juggernaut, Double Time, and Warbringer. Juggernaut's good, but the problem with Juggernaut is it's not good versus certain classes, and if you find yourself at one charge against a mage, you may die. Warbringer is pretty good, 3 seconds stun, but let's face it, 20-second charges isn't the best thing. That's why I've went with Double Time. Double Time is pretty good versus every class. If used right, you can always have a charge up, and I feel versus mages or any class like this, for instance, Element Shamans, it's always pretty good. Next talent we have Rage Regeneration, Second Wind, and Impending Victory. Rage Regeneration is 1 minute cooldown. It reverts health, and it also gives you 10% health, which is pretty nice, fair enough, but it's not constant. Impending Victory is also pretty nice. Used right, it could be actually pretty good in duels and PvP, but I've gone for Second Wind because basically, if used right, you can be pretty much unkillable. If you're down below 60k health, which is roughly about, I don't know, 40% health, just as your second wind ticks off, if someone's doing a lot of damage, just pop Rallying Cry, and straight away you will have more health, which will give more ticks. Staggering Shot is okay. It's 40-second cooldown though, so it's not the best idea. Disrupting Shell is also pretty good, but it's also not the best because basically it's on a 40-second cooldown. Whereas Piercing Hell is very good for kiting, very good for everything basically, so I've stuck with that. This is the one that most people worry about, and let's face it, this particular talent tree is where it's all at, and this is where you choose what you want to do. Now I feel personally, if you're gonna do BGs, Bladestorm is good for damage, but it's not the best. Shockwave is good for stun, but at the same time, not the best. Dragon Roar, however, I feel personally gives the most damage and gives the most kills. I use this quite often, especially in duels. Next up we have Mass, Spell Reflection, Safeguard, and Vigilance. Vigilance isn't really good at all. Safeguard is pretty much okay, but we haven't got the Warbanners yet, so it's not a useful talent. Could be good in BGs if used right anyways. At the moment, Mass Spell Reflect is probably the best bet because you've got a Mass Spell Reflect, and then you also have your known Spell Reflect. You can reflect 2 spells instead of the 1. Okay, let's go into glyphs. Now I've gone with Glyph of Hindering Strikes, and I'll explain why in a second. Glyph of Gargora, and Glyph of Death of Above. Now the Death of Above is pretty good because it puts your heroic leap on a 30-second cooldown. Gargora is really good, especially against casters. Well, only against casters, but it also works against DKs, etc. It's really good. It stops you, anyone who can heal, basically healing. And just remember it works on Heroic Throw and Pummel, so you can use them both in a duel. Minor glyphs don't really matter. The reason I went for Hindering Strikes is because of my rotation, which I will show you guys in a minute. But yeah, and that's it for that. This is Evy out. If you liked the video, please subscribe. Take care till next time. Love you all. Bye.